Welcome to your Heart Power Fusion Yoga class. The Heart Power Fusion Yoga classes inspired by Bikram follow a prescribed sequence and typically unfold in intensely heated rooms. You may utilize heaters during the session. You may also engage in a light workout or take a hot bath beforehand to ensure your body is adequately warmed up. Hi, my name is Mary Kolenda. Let's start in standing Shavasana. Bring your big toes to kiss, sliver your heels or find a comfortable distance between your feet. Shine your palms forward. Take a deep inhale into your belly, expand your torso and lungs. Big exhale out of your mouth. One more time, deep breath in to invigorate your body. Big breath out. Soft inhale. Exhale, standing at attention, Samastitihi. Unite your hands in front of your heart. You may close your eyes. Today, I extend to you the invitation to reconnect with your inner balance. Sometimes in life, the earth may feel shaky and uneven, just like the one I'm standing on. Let's view it as a chance to return to a state of inner tranquility and composure, particularly during the next 60 minutes when encountering balancing poses. Keep your breath steady and harmonious, allowing it to guide you back to center and restore your focus. You can choose to embrace the Ujjayi breath, generating warmth and awareness within your body. Seal your lips, inhale through your nostrils, and as you exhale through your nostrils, contract the muscles at the back of your throat. Open your eyes, arms by your side. Inhale, Mountain Pose Tadasana. Raise your arms, hold and breathe. Press your feet equally down, soften your knees. Pull your belly button in as you widen your chest. Melt your shoulders down. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, standing back bend, Anyavitasana. Cactus your arms, push your hip bones forward, lift your heart, slowly lean back. Anchor your heels down. Inhale, mountain, elongate your body. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Guide your hands down to your mat. Hollow out your belly. Release the crown of your head. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Gently place your hands on your shins, lengthen your spine, roll your shoulders back. Take one more breath in. Exhale, squat and curl. Plant your hands down, lift your heels, bend your knees, round your spine, and drop your head. Let's flow. Inhale, mountain, reach high. Exhale, standing back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, squat and curl. Let's flow again and add one element. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, prayer grip. Connect your hands, cross your thumbs. Inhale, elongate your arms. Exhale, easy side stretch to your right. Bump your hips to your left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, easy side stretch to your left. Push your hips to your right. Inhale, come back to center, open your arms. Exhale, standing back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, squat and curl. Inhale, mountain, press yourself up. Exhale, steeple grip. Interlace your fingers, leave your index fingers and thumbs out. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hot style half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Travel your hip bones to the left, elevate your heart, lean over to your right. Anchor down the outer edge of your left foot. Draw your navel in, shrug your shoulders down. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hot style half moon. Shift your hips to your right, lift your sternum, lean over to your left. Press down through the pinky edge of your right foot. Engage your core, drop your shoulder blades. Inhale, guide your hands back to center, gaze up. Exhale, standing back bend with your steeple grip. Press your hip bones forward, slowly lean back. You have the option to place your hands on your lower back instead. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hot style forward fold. Soften your knees, lengthen your spine, slowly descend your hands and your head. Release your grip and pedal out your legs. Either capture your calves or cup your heels. Wrap your forearms around your legs. Take a deep inhale, elevate your hips. Exhale, hot style hands to feet pose, Padahastasana. Pull your torso closer to your thighs as you keep lifting your hip bones. Release your hands. Re-engage your steeple grip in front of you. Ignite your core. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, standing Shavasana. Step your feet hip width distance, reach your arms forward, retract your shoulders. Take a deep inhale, lengthen. Exhale, awkward pose part 1, Utkatasana. Send your tailbone down and back, roll your weight into your heels, breathe and hold. Inhale, press yourself all the way up. Lift your heels as high as you can. Exhale, awkward pose part 2. Slide yourself down an imaginary wall. Keep your shoulders over your hips. Hover your thighs above your calves to activate your legs. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, lower your heels and pitch into your feet. Knock your knees in. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, awkward pose part 3. Lift your heels as you lower your torso straight down. Stack your shoulders on top of your hip bones. Inhale, come up. Exhale, shake out your legs. Meet me back in standing Shavasana. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, eagle pose, Garudasana on the right. Swing your right arm underneath your left arm, connect your palms and wrists, or option to bear hug yourself. Cross your right leg over your left for kickstand, single or double bind. Take a deep inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower down. Squeeze your inner thighs together, lift up through your heart, gaze out in front of you. Keep your arms bound. Inhale, one-legged eagle pose. Elevate your right leg. Exhale, eagle-armed airplane pose, Garudasana Dakasana. Kick your right foot back, hinge from your hips, parallel your torso with the ground. Gaze down. Feel the energy expanding from your right heel all the way through the top of your head. Dial your right hip down, microbend your left knee. Inhale, re-engage your steeple grip in front of your heart. Exhale, find balancing stick, Tula Dandasana. Shoot your arms forward. You have the option to point your right toes back. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, standing Shavasana. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, eagle pose on the left. Swing your left arm underneath your right, cross over and connect your palms and wrists, or bear hug yourself again. Cross your left leg over your right for kickstand, single or double bind. Take a deep breath in, elongate. Exhale, lower down and breathe. Press your inner thighs together, lift your chest, gaze out. Keep your arms bound. Inhale, one-legged eagle pose, elevate your left leg. Exhale, eagle-armed airplane pose. Send your left foot back, lean your torso forward and gaze down. Again, feel the energy expanding from your right heel all the way through the top of your head. Lower your left hip, microbend your right knee. Inhale, re-establish your steeple grip in front of your heart. Exhale, come back to your balancing stick. Telescope your arms forward. You have the option to point your left toes back. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, standing Shavasana. If you'd like to, you can grab some water. Then meet me back in standing Shavasana. Sink your weight into your left foot. Reach your right leg up into a 90-degree angle. Flex your toes. Align your hip bones. You may stay here and focus on your breath, or inhale and exhale, standing forehead to knee pose part 1, Dandayamana Janushasana. Lower your hands, interlace your fingers underneath your right foot, drop your right leg. You have the option to stay here or exhale part 2. Kick your right foot forward, pull your belly button in, gaze over your front tippy toes, loop your shoulders away from your ears. You have the option to stay here or exhale part 3. Embrace your right leg, rest your forehead on your knee. Inhale, come back to one-legged standing Shavasana. Exhale, send your right foot back. Capture the inside of your right foot. Hug your inner thighs together. Inhale, raise your left arm. Exhale, standing bow pose, Dandayamana Dhanurasana. Kick your right foot back, lean forward, reach out with your left hand. Focus and breathe. Feel free to use a strap here. Roll your right hip lower, widen your chest. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, standing Shavasana. Sink your weight into your right foot. Lift your left leg, flex your toes, align your hip bones. You may stay here again and reconnect with your breath, or inhale and exhale, standing forehead to knee pose part 1. Lower your hands, capture your left foot, lower your left leg. You have the option to stay here or exhale part 2. Kick your left foot forward, pull your navel in, gaze over your front tippy toes, roll your shoulders away from your ears. You have the option to stay here or exhale part 3. Hug your left leg, lower your forehead. Oops. Inhale, come back to one-legged standing Shavasana. Exhale, send your left foot back, capture the inside of your left foot, squeeze your inner thighs together. Inhale, lift your right arm. Exhale, standing bow pose. Kick your left foot back, lean forward, reach your right hand forward. Hold and breathe. You may use the strap again. Dial your left hip lower, widen your chest. Oopsie daisy. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, standing Shavasana. Let's embrace an isometric hold of the standing bow pose on each side. Inhale, mountain, sweep your arms up. Exhale, lower your right elbow. Kick your right foot back and hold onto your foot. Press your thighs together. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, standing bow pose. Kick back, lean forward. Look in front of you and find your drishti point with a soft gaze. Tap into your inner and outer balance. Breathe for 3, hold for 2, stay for 1. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, standing Shavasana. One more time. Inhale, mountain, reach up. Exhale, lower your left elbow. Kick your left foot back and grab your foot. Hug your thighs together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, standing bow pose. Kick back, lean forward. Connect with your focus point. A focused mind can help establish balance and equanimity. Breathe for 3, pause for 2, stay for 1. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, standing Shavasana. Let's flow down to our mat. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, standing back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and notice the change. Exhale, high plank Dandasana. Press your palms down, step your feet back, spiral your inner thighs up as you activate your outer thighs. Stack your heels over your toes, send the crown of your head forward. Take a long inhale. When you exhale, arrive in downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lower your heels, elevate your hips, press down through the bases of your thumbs and index fingers. Inhale, elevate your right leg. Exhale, low lunge. Place your right foot in between your hands. Anchor down your left heel. Inhale, Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Reach your arms out to the front and back. Deeply bend your right knee and breathe. Press down both heels. Lengthen all sides of your torso. Gaze out in front of you. Face your palms to your left side. Inhale, reach out in front of you. Exhale, hot triangle Trikonasana. Lower your right arm, lift your left arm. Keep the bend in your front leg. Rotate your rib cage up. Inhale, reverse warrior, Parivrtta Virabhadrasana. Reach your right arm up, lower your left hand, hold and breathe. Recommit to the bend in your front leg. Activate your core muscles. Inhale, reach back to widen the space in between your ribs. Exhale, Warrior 2. Inhale, star pose, toes out, heels in, arms up. Stay here and breathe. Reconnect with your inner beautiful bright light. Take one more long inhale. Exhale, horse pose, Utthata Konasana. Hands to your heart, lower your sit bones, deeply bend your knees. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, lower and bring them back in. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, lower. One more time. Deep inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower and stay in your horse. Observe your practice with equanimity. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, widen your arms, parallel your feet. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, standing separate leg stretching, Dandayamana Vibhaktapada Paschimottanasana. Hinge from your hips, release your torso and head down, and you can rest your hands on your calves, ankles, or feet. Microbend your knees. Pull your belly in. Breathe for a moment. Gently open your arms out to the side. Inhale, reach up your hands. Exhale, connect your palms. Shorten your stance, swivel your feet forward. Inhale, elevate your heart. Exhale, standing separate leg, forehead to knee pose, Dandayamana Bibhaktapada Janushirshasana. Micro bend your right knee as you lower your hands toward the floor. You have the option to press your hands into the earth. Anchor both heels down, level out your hip bones. Reunite your palms in front of you. Inhale, press through your feet, lift your arms up. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, press your heart up, pull your grip down. Exhale, toppling tree. Shift your weight into your right foot, peel off your left foot, micro bend your right knee, flex your left toes. Lower your left hip a little. Press your palms tightly together and lift them up. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, standing splits, Urdhva Prasarita Ekapadasana. Plant your palms down, melt your torso over your front leg. Keep lifting through your left leg. You have the option to challenge your balance by grabbing your calf with one hand or both. Bring your hands back down. Breathe in and elevate your left leg a bit more. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog, kick your right foot high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale and elevate your left leg. Exhale, low lunge. Place your left foot in between your hands. Anchor down your right heel. Inhale, warrior two. Open your arms to the front and back. Deeply bend your left knee and breathe. Press down both heels. Lift your heart. Gaze out in front of you. Face your palms to the right side. Inhale, reach out in front of you. Exhale, hot triangle. Lower your left arm, lift your right arm up. Recommit to the bend in your front leg. Rotate your rib cage up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Send your left arm up, lower your right hand, hold and breathe. Re-establish the bend in your front leg. Engage your core muscles. Take a deep inhale, reach back to stretch your ribs. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose, burst open with a full breath. Embrace your bright light. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, horse pose. Place your hands on your inner thighs. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, twist over to one side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. One more time, breathe in. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, come back to the middle. Exhale, stay and breathe. Inhale, star pose, open up. Exhale, send your arms out to the side. Parallel the outer edges of your feet with your mat. Inhale, lift your sternum. Exhale, standing separate legs stretching. Hinge from your hips. Surrender your head down toward your mat. Place your hands wherever they feel good. Take this moment to reset and breathe. Gently open your arms. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, press your hands together. Shorten your stance, pivot your feet forward. Inhale, elevate your sternum. Exhale, standing separate leg forehead to knee pose. Lightly bend your left knee as you lower your hands. Again, you have the option to plant your hands down. Anchor your feet down, keep your hips leveled. Gently bring your hands together again. Inhale, root to rise, press up. Exhale, interlace your hands once more. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, toppling tree. Shift your weight into your left foot, peel off your right foot. Microbend your left knee, flex your right toes. Lower your right hip a little. Press your palms together and bring them up. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, standing splits. Lower your hands, pour your torso over your front leg. Keep lifting through your right leg. You have the option to grab for your leg with one hand or both. Reroute your hands. Inhale, reach your right leg higher. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog, kick your left foot back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's flow. Inhale, lift your right leg back. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hot triangle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg back. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hot triangle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in deeply. Open mouth, exhale. One more long breath in. Big exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step forward. Soften your knees. Roll yourself slowly up to standing. Reunite your hands in front of your heart. Take a moment to tap into your equilibrium. Breathe fully into your heart. Big breath out to sense your balanced presence. Softly open your eyes. For tree pose Vrikshasana, root down your left foot. Open your right leg. You may stay here in your kickstand, or you can bring your right foot to the inside of your left leg. Level out your hip bones. Pull your belly button in. For hot tree pose, bring your right foot to your left hip crease. Flex your toes. You can either hold onto your foot, bring one hand to your heart, or both. Feel free to grow your arms like branches. Reconnect with your drishti point, your focus point. Breathe fully in and out. Carefully lower your hands and right foot. Root down your right foot. Open your left leg for kickstand or place your left foot higher. Realign your hip bones. Activate your core muscles. For hot tree pose, nuzzle your left foot into your right hip crease. Flex your toes. Bring one hand or both to your heart. If you'd like to, you can grow your branches again. Gaze at something that doesn't move. Big breath in. Stay for your exhale. Slowly lower your hands and left foot. Let's flow down. Inhale, mountain pose, sweep up. Exhale, standing back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, squat and curl. Lower down onto your mat for Supta Baddha Konasana sit-ups. Connect your feet, interlace your hands behind you, gaze up. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Keep your elbows wide, elevate your heart, explore your own pace. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze your knees in. Next exercise is Yogi Bicycle. Bend your legs, align your knees over your hip bones, interlace your hands behind you. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, twist to your right, extend your left leg. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to your left, extend your right leg. Find your own pace. Keep going, you can do it. You got this for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze your knees in again. Lengthen up your body. Reach your arms up overhead. Point your toes away. Take a deep inhale. Big exhale. Grab your knees. Slowly rock and roll yourself up to boat pose Navasana. Bring your hands to your heart, roll your shoulders down your back. You have the option to lift one leg or the other, or both. Hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing job. Cross your legs and massage your back. Come back to downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, vertical frog malasana. Step both feet forward, lower your hip bones. Connect your hands in front of your heart. Press your elbows into your inner thighs. You have the option for an inversion. I'm going to demonstrate the crow pose, Bakasana. Plant your hands down, pin your elbows in as you bend your arms. Press your knees in outside of your triceps. Gaze forward. Ignite your core muscles, slowly shift your weight forward. You can bring one foot or the other or both up. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, half pigeon pose, Ekapada Raja Kapotasana. Guide your right knee forward, level out your hips, widen your chest. You also have the option for supine figure 4 instead. You may stay here or come into sleeping pigeon. Lower down your head and surrender. Slowly press yourself up, tuck your left toes under. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, elevate your left leg. Exhale, half pigeon pose. Guide your left knee forward, realign your hip bones, open your chest. Again, you have the option for supine figure 4 instead. You may also get back into sleeping pigeon. Gently push yourself up, curl your right toes under. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, glide forward into high plank. Exhale, lower down to your mat. Untuck your feet, pin your elbows in. When you inhale, arrive in Cobra Pose Bhujangasana. Peel off your chest, dig down your feet to firm up your legs. You have the option to elevate your hands. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, lower down to your left cheek, arms by your side. Gently drag your chin back to center, palms facing down. Guide your hands underneath your hip bones and abdomen. Connect your pinkies. Press down through your chin. Inhale, half locust pose Shalabhasana. Kick your right foot up, breathe. Press your right hip into your forearm. Keep your right leg long. Shift your weight into your shoulders and chin. Inhale, reach your right leg higher. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, half locust pose. Kick your left foot up, breathe. Press your left hip into your forearm. Elongate your left leg. Rock your weight into your shoulders and chin. Inhale, lift your left leg higher. Exhale, lower down. Guide your hands closer to your knees. Shift your weight into your mouth or forehead. Inhale and lift your legs as high as you can while pressing your weight into your forearms. As you exhale, slowly lower down. Rest on your right cheek. Untuck your arms. Pump and wiggle your fingers. Guide your chin back to center, tee out your arms. Inhale, full locust pose, Purna Shalabhasana. Lift your arms, torso and legs as high as you can. Shrug your shoulders down, lengthen your neck. Take a deep inhale, fly a little higher. Exhale, lower down onto your left cheek, arms by your side. Softly move your chin back to center. Kick your heels in. Grab for the outside of your feet or ankles. Magnetize your inner thighs. Inhale, bow pose, Dhanurasana. Kick back, peel off your chest, hold and breathe. Soften your shoulders, flex your toes. Maintain your knees hip width distance, roll onto the soft part of your belly. One more big breath in. Exhale, lower down to your right cheek. Surrender to your mat with ease. You may windshield wiper your legs to massage your lower back. Bring your chin back to center. As you inhale, press yourself up. As you exhale, arrive in fixed firm Supta Virasana. Guide your knees forward and connect them. Open your feet. Lower your torso in between your feet. If your sit bones are not touching the floor, please consider sitting on your feet instead. Please come out of this pose if you sense any pain in your knees. However it suits you best, you can lower your torso halfway or fully down. You may capture opposite elbows. Inhale, press yourself carefully up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Drop your knees down, find a seat on your heels. Unite your hands into a prayer grip. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, half tortoise pose, Ardha Kamasana. Slowly lower your forehead and your arms down. Activate your core muscles. Once you arrive, keep pressing your pinkies down to elevate your elbows. Sink your hip bones into your heels. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, arms down by your side. Align your knees hip-width distance. Place your hands on your lower back. Draw your elbows in. Take a long inhale, elevate your heart. Exhale, camel pose Ustrasana. Push your hip bones forward, slowly lean back from your upper spine. Keep your hips over your knees, gaze up. One deep breath in and out. On your next inhale, slowly come back up. Exhale, sit on your heels. Tap into your breath for a moment. A balanced breath equals a balanced mind. Gently flutter your eyes open. Cup your heels with your hands, with your thumbs being placed on the outside. Take a deep inhale, elongate. Exhale, rabbit pose, Shashangasana. Tuck your chin in, round your spine, bring your forehead towards your knees. You have the option to lift your hip bones up. Hold on tightly to your heels. Hover the crown of your head lightly over your mat. Inhale, slowly lower your hips, lift your heart. Exhale, lower your sit bones to your mat. Extend your right leg out, place your left foot onto your right inner thigh, root down your hip bones. Flex your right toes, bend your right knee. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, seated separate leg stretching forehead to knee pose, Janushirshasana. Rotate to the right, lean forward, capture your leg. Rest your forehead on your knee, retract your shoulders. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, switch. Lengthen out your left leg. Place your right foot onto your left inner thigh. Ground down your hips. Flex your left toes. Bend your left knee. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, seated separate leg stretching forehead to knee pose. Twist to your left and reach out in front of you. Grab your leg. Surrender your forehead. Melt your shoulders down. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, extend both legs out in front of you. Lightly or deeply bend your knees. Flex your toes. Anchor down your hip bones. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale and arrive in seated forward fold Paschimottanasana. Lean forward, hinge from your hips, reach for your feet, ankles or calves. Release your head. Inhale, mindfully come back up. Exhale and recline on your mat. Grab your right shin, elongate your left leg. Breathe in deeply. Exhale, half wind removing pose, Pavanamuktasana. Draw your right knee around your rib cage toward your armpit. Take one more inhale. Exhale, supine twist, Jatara Parivartanasana. Guide your right knee over to your left side. Wiggle your left hip underneath your right. Reach your arms out or cactus your arms. Take a breath in, lengthen your spine. Exhale, gently twist deeper. Inhale, slowly guide your knees back to center. Exhale, grab your left shin. Extend your right leg. Breathe in fully. Exhale, half wind removing pose. Pull your left knee around your torso toward your armpit. Take another breath in. Exhale, supine twist. Travel your left knee over to your right side. Scoot your right hip underneath your left. Tee out or cactus your arms. Breathe in for length. Breathe out for a deeper twist. Inhale, bring your knees back to the middle. Exhale, full wind removing pose, Pavanamuktasana. Hug your legs in, draw your knees into your chest. Stay rooted in your tailbone, gently tuck your chin in to elongate your cervical spine. Take one more nourishing breath in. Exhale and embrace the happy baby pose, Ananda Balasana. Either grab for your thighs, calves or feet. Drag your knees down toward the outside of your rib cage. Breathe in deeply once more. Exhale and form a cosmic ball. Capture each elbow. Breathe in and activate every muscle one more time. Exhale and arrive in Shavasana. Lower down and surrender. Extend your legs. Flare your feet open. Arms by your side. Flip your palms up. Feel free to close your eyes. I will guide you out shortly. For now, allow yourself to just breathe and simply be. Softly let your consciousness drift back into your body. To reconnect with your sensations, explore gentle movement in your fingers and toes. Slowly roll out your wrists and ankles. Let these small movements begin to invoke a deeper and fuller breath in and a soft breath out. Inhale, reach your arms up and over your head. Exhale, supported fetal pose. Softly bend your knees and roll onto either side. Use your bicep as a little pillow for your head. Slowly press yourself up into easy seat Sukhasana or any other preferred seat. Connect your hands in front of your heart. May you find balance, peace, and ease. Breathe in. Exhale, you may bow forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this class and you feel more balanced and at ease. Feel free to let me know how you liked this video. I appreciate any support. Thank you.